The Nintendo Switch system offers both simplicity and
What's good, YouTube? It's your host Axel Rose, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. The Nintendo Switch has just launched, and so far the gamers' reaction has been... Now, if you've been paying attention to any form of mainstream gaming media, you probably would have found out that the Nintendo Switch is having its fair share of launch issues. Now, to be honest, these are the kind of things you can pretty much accept when it comes to technology and new hardware in general, and they're pretty much indicative of being an early adopter and being first to the party. So you can pretty much excuse some of the hiccups that Nintendo are having, especially if they're the minority. But what we can't forgive is the stuff which Nintendo is kind of responsible for themselves, like the issue of the dock scratching the screen. I mean, that is a very bad design choice, and having handheld mode is kind of obsolete when the charger port is in the bottom of the console. Yes, so yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag, but I am happy to see that Nintendo is back on the block and the Nintendo Switch is actually performing kind of well.
I don't think my Nintendo Switch is supposed to be doing this.
Now, speaking of performance, apparently opening week and weekend sales for the Nintendo Switch have been the highest in Nintendo history. And considering how much of a blockbuster and runaway success the Wii was, that's actually saying something pretty sweet for Shigeru and Co. They're definitely, even though they roll with Reggie, you know they're not smoking on that Reggie. I gotta give it up to them. It's very good. Now the sales are opening at 313,000 in Japan. A further 80,000 in Europe, well, the UK, and that's just for the first 2 days of it being on sale, so that's very good. And another estimated 300k for the North American market. Now that's real good. Rounding it up to 700k, and if that's for like 2 days and for a mostly sold out console, that is really good. So what Nintendo need to do is get a lot more games out there to make the casual gamers and just more people with more rounded tastes getting there to buy it, because at the moment it kind of does feel like this is definitely catering for more of the hardcore Nintendo fans. Like Zelda is the main draw for the console, and that's definitely something which is aimed at Nintendo fans. So once more third-party games, like even if it's NBA 2K and Skyrim, because I'm not gonna lie, knowing that those could be coming on the portable factor definitely makes them more attractive. This actually kind of makes me more interested in Ubisoft games, because I would definitely go for an Assassin's Creed game on a Switch if it's well done. And now that they got Unreal Engine 4 on there, that's actually kind of a possibility. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I mean, think about it. As a gamer, like that, as a proper gamer, just for 1 second, the overall possibility, yes, between the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox Scorpio, you will get the version of the Multiplats with the highest graphical fidelity. But having a game like, let's say a multi-platform game like Destiny, which you can play at home with the console docked, then take it on the go and keep all your progression and keep playing on your work or lunch break or even on a train or your commute or whatever, that is a very tempting proposition. And if Nintendo managed to price their multiplats properly, that could actually be a very strong proposition for gamers double dipping if they have an Xbox or a PlayStation already, you see the Nintendo version of the Multiplat, you go get that as well, because you know you'll be able to keep your progress and you have your separate friends on your Nintendo or whatever. Like games like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, like initially when I saw that coming as Multiplat, I didn't see the sense, but the fact that I'll be able to play at home and then take it on a go, and that's one of those games that's built from the ground up for those quick sessions. You can jump into a quick parallel quest and just get some items, and then, you know, if my boy Ricky's online, I can just hit him up, yo Ricky, you online, bang, we can go. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely feeling that. Like the Nintendo Switch might actually have a strong case for Multiplats. So yeah, let me know what you think about that and the Nintendo Switch and everything that's going on.
It's over 9,000!
Yes, the Switch is definitely over 9,000. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was, after that briefing that they had, I was as skeptical as everybody else, but I'm not gonna lie, kind of feeling the Switch at the moment. I will give you a review at another time, but yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Holla at your boy. Peace.